Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm sat on my bedroom floor in front of my wardrobe because we've got another wardrobe declutter video today. I'm going to go through all of my shoes and all of my accessories. So that is bags, belts, hats, scarves, gloves. I'm not going to do jewellery. I don't mean jewellery when I talk about accessories. So we're going to go through all of those, see what I want to keep and what I want to declutter. I don't think there's going to be too much. I'll say that now. I don't think there will be, but we will go through all of those categories. And I'm thinking if we start off with shoes, and the reason I'm just sat on the floor is because it's easier to get to my shoes. You don't need to see a full body shot for me for this video because I'm not trying on like pieces of clothing. It's more, like I say, accessories and shoes. So we will start with the shoes. So the first pair of shoes I actually bought yesterday, so these are absolutely not being decluttered. These are a pair of just brown Chelsea ankle boots that I got from Shoe Zone, and I've been trying for so long to find a pair of brown ankle boots that like tick all of my boxes. These ones kind of don't, they're not 100% there, but they're like the closest that I've found. But honestly, I've looked at so many websites, so many physical shops as well, and I just can't seem to find the exact pair of brown ankle boots that I want. But like I say, these ones come pretty close, so I did buy these, and because they're Shoe Zone, they're only 20 quid. And I actually really like Shoe Zone shoes. I find them really comfortable. I've got a pair of sandals, which I'll talk about in a moment, that are the most comfortable pair of sandals I've ever tried, I've ever owned. So these ones are gonna stay. And I bought those to replace my black ankle boots because I try not to wear black, because I'm a spring and black doesn't really kind of fit in my palette, but because they're shoes, they're so far away from my face that it doesn't really matter too much. So I'm undecided what to do with these because these are still really comfortable. So I think I will keep hold of them for the moment, and then it might just be that I wear my brown ones every single time I want to wear boots, and then I will just get rid of these. But for now I think I will keep hold of these because the only reason that I would declutter them is because they're black. Everything else, they're fine, they're comfortable, so yeah, I'll keep hold of those ones for now. And then my third pair of boots are these. I love these. These are from River Island. I got these 5+ years ago, and I was trying to find my size online. They didn't have them online, they didn't have them in store, and I was just out one day shopping, thought I'll try them one more time. Looked on the shelf, they only had one pair left in the store, and it was a pair 6, and I bought them immediately. I was like, I have to have these, and I love these. These have a zip with a gold detail. They've got a buckle detail on the side, and they're just gorgeous boots. I don't really tend to wear these with a very colourful or a very interesting outfit. If I've got quite a plain, neutral, basic outfit on, then I'll wear these because these just help to kind of zing the outfit up. So for today, for example, I probably wouldn't wear it with this kind of turtleneck because where this is a bright coral, I feel like this does all the talking, whereas if I was to pair it with the shoes, there's a lot of like clashing of interest going on. But love these, always get compliments on these whenever I wear them as well, and they're actually really comfortable because the heel is just so chunky. I would like to get some knee-high brown ankle boots with a heel that's kind of similar to this, but again, like with the ankle boots, I have tried so many shops to find my perfect pair and I can't find them, so the hunt for those continues. Trainers, I have 2 pairs. These are my gym trainers. These are Reebok, I can't remember what they are, but my friend who does powerlifting, she recommended these to me, and they're really comfortable trainers, so they are staying. And I have another pair of trainers which are, sorry, the door just went. So these are my second pair of trainers, which are my more fashionable, stylish pair of trainers. So if I want to wear it with like a nice outfit, but I don't want boots or loafers or sandals, I will wear these. These are from Cala, and Cala are designed for people who have wide feet or bunions. I used to have bunions. I had mine operated on back in like 2010, so I do still have to be careful with shoes. I don't go for anything that's like pointed or tapered. It looks really nice, but I just can't wear it because it will just screw my feet up. So I like to go for like a wider toe box as well. And I have looked into barefoot shoes, but I'm not quite sure what I would kind of go for as well, and you do have that transition period. So these are from Cala. They have like a mustard yellow detailing there on the side and the writing there and on the tongue. Very nice, very comfortable shoes. These ones are also going to stay. Another pair of Cala shoes are my loafers. These are cream loafers with some gold detailing. Again, very comfortable shoes. These are like spring and autumn shoes where it's not quite warm enough to wear sandals and it's not quite cool enough to wear boots or trainers, and I want to just dress up an outfit a little bit. I will wear these. Like I say, very, very comfortable. I would be interested in getting some camel coloured loafers, maybe like a colour like that, because sometimes these are a little bit too dark, so I might look at getting another pair of loafers at some point into my shoe collection. Okay, heels. I only have one pair of heels. I don't really have many occasions where I would need to wear high heels, and because of the problems that I've had with my feet basically my entire life, I don't really wear high heels anyway. But I do have one pair, and I know I said I try to avoid kind of like pointed sort of toes. I do have a pointed toe pair, but they are from the brand Cala, so they are still designed to cater for wide feet because they have that kind of width here, so my toes don't kind of come all the way to the end and they don't get scrunched. They do still fit comfortably in here, and I don't wear these very often as well, so it's not like I'm wearing these every day. But these are a really pretty kitten heel nude coloured pair of high heels when I just want to wear some high heels with an outfit. Like I say, doesn't happen too often, but it's nice that I have that pair there for when the occasion arises. Sandals next. I've got 4 pairs, but 2 that I'm only going to keep. So this pair are a pair from June. I think they're a dupe of a more famous brand, but I can't remember what the brand is. I got these last year or 2 years ago. They're very comfortable slip-on sandals, but I can't wear them for too long, so I wouldn't wear these for like a day out where I'm going to do quite a bit of walking in the summer, because they do start to dig in just a little bit around my little toe. I can't remember whether it's my left or my right foot, but this bit does dig in a little bit into my little toe. They're alright for kind of like quick days out or quick kind of like trips into town or whatever, or to do a little bit of shopping. But if I'm going to be on my feet all day and I'm wearing sandals, I wouldn't wear these. But they are very pretty. They are very like a nice looking sandal, a lovely warm sort of like camel colour, got a bit of gold detailing along the edge there, and they're really handy to just kind of like slip on and off. So they are staying, as are these pair of sandals, which are from Shoe Zone. These are the shoes that I mentioned at the beginning. These are really comfortable because they have like cushioning. It's kind of like padded, so really comfortable. These are my sandals that I wear when I need to wear sandals for the entire day because they're so comfortable. They kind of like secure around your heel as well, so they don't go anywhere. There's no like zips or buckles or anything that you need to tie up. They are still a slip-on sandal, but they have that kind of security at the back. They've got a really kind of like pretty plait around here as well, a bit of like diamante down here, so they're a little bit of a more fancier sandal, but still great for everyday wear. So these ones are also going to stay. Also, I'm not showing any footage of me wearing the shoes because the footage just looked really awkward. I couldn't get the right kind of angle. It didn't really sort of look right, so that's why I'm just kind of showing you here. Okay, I have 2 pairs of sandals that I have put up for sale on Vinted. Nobody has made an offer yet, but it's not really the time of year to be wearing sandals, at least, you know, where I live. So I might take them down and then put them back up sort of like springtime perhaps. So I've mentioned this before, but in March we went to Vietnam for a friend's wedding and we got our outfits tailored there, and we also wanted to get our shoes tailor-made as well. So I got these sandals tailor-made. They measured my feet, so they got all of my measurements, but unfortunately both of these sandals are too small. So this is the first pair. It's got like gold sort of like plaiting around there. It's got a bit at the ankle and then it ties around at the front of the ankle here, but it's just too narrow. I really have to spend quite a bit of time getting my foot into this bit here, moving all of these plaits up my foot. It is a bit awkward. So these ones I will try and sell, and I'll also try and sell these ones as well, which I wanted as like a dupe for the Birkenstock sandals, and these were more for kind of like everyday walking, but again these were too small in both length and also too narrow here, and they are kind of like raised a bit here, and when I was walking in them they really hurt like the outsides of my feet. I actually had to take them off and then my boyfriend took his trainers off, he walked barefoot, and I wore his trainers. So yeah, unfortunately neither of these sandals worked out, and I do really regret buying these. I shouldn't have bought them. I should have just stuck with the sandals that I bought with me, and that's what I ended up doing on the day, because I didn't wear these for the wedding. I just wore these ones because I took these ones with me. So that was a complete waste of money. Really regret buying them, and I hope that I can get some money back from them when I hopefully sell them on Vinted. And then last pair of shoes isn't really a pair of shoes, but they are on my shoe rack with the rest of my shoes. They are my slippers. They are UGG, I want to say Diara, but I could be wrong. But they're basically just an UGG boot. I think you can fold that bit over, but I get really, really cold feet, so I would definitely keep that up. So I have the fluffiness next to my skin, and they tie up as well. So those are my slippers. I forgot about my walking boots. I've got a couple of shoe boxes here, and I forgot about my walking boots, which are from Merrell. So extremely comfortable. These I was able to just put on and start walking in them straight away. I didn't need a period of, you know, breaking them in and making them comfortable. They were comfortable from the get-go. Colourway isn't a colourway that I would kind of choose to wear, but these ones were considerably cheaper than the other colourways, and because I only need one pair of walking boots, it's not something I wear that often. I didn't want to spend more than I had to on them, so I went for this colourway, but it's nice enough. And yeah, like I say, very, very comfortable. I've worn these for a couple of walking holidays that we've been on, and they've done the job so well. And in the other shoebox are a pair of sandals that I've boxed up ready to be sent as soon as they sell on Vinted. They are these pair of Clark's wedge sandals that have this kind of dark brown leather. Very, very pretty sandals, comfortable, fairly kind of stylish. I do really like these sandals, but the reason that I'm selling them is because I never wear them. I don't have any occasion to wear wedge sandals like this. I think the only time that I would wear something like this is if I was to go on like a hot holiday, so like a week in Spain or a week in Greece or whatever, and I wanted to wear some nicer sandals for an evening out, for a meal out. It would be something like this, but practically I would probably wear these sandals instead. So yeah, because I don't wear these ones, that's why I've decided to sell these ones. So those wedge sandals and the 2 pairs of sandals that I got from Vietnam, those are the ones that I'm going to sell. Okay, let's do scarves, gloves, hats, gloves, scarf. Yeah, let's do all of those. So let's start off with fingerless gloves. I have 2 pairs, but I'm going to maybe return these to the seller. So basically these are from a company called Turtle Doves that take recycled cashmere and make cashmere products from, but their most popular products are probably these, which are fingerless gloves, like I say, made from recycled cashmere. And these are brilliant if you get cold hands, or if you, like me, have Raynaud's and you just find it really, really difficult to get blood into your hands, to get your hands warm. It warms up the blood that's travelling into your hand, and that's what my nurse said to me. She said, don't try and focus on warming up the blood that's already in your hand. It's easier to warm up the blood that's travelling into your hand. So keeping your wrists warm are really important. And these are incredible. These are so, so brilliant. I'm going to declutter these ones, or like I say, take them, send them back to Turtle Doves, because I don't really wear these ones that much. I wear my new colourway. These ones, when I've got them on, it does look a little bit like I've sprained both of my wrists, and I've been on a few work meetings, Teams meetings, where I've worn these, and the person that I'm speaking to goes, oh my god, what happened to your wrists? And then I have to explain, I'm fine, it's just the colour of my fingerless gloves. So these ones I will look into, but those ones will be decluttered. But I will keep my new pair, which are like a caramel kind of colour. So yeah, basically you put it on like that, you roll that all the way down. But these are great because I can still type, I can still use my mouse, I can still do things, but my wrists and my hand and my fingers are kept really nice and warm. So these ones can stay. Other gloves that I have, I only have one other pair of gloves. I don't need any other pairs of gloves, I don't think. These are a pair of cashmere gloves from the White Company. I got this with a scarf as well, which I'll show you in a moment, but they're just a great neutral colour cashmere, so they keep my hands really lovely and warm. And the scarf that goes with it is this scarf, so same colour, again cashmere, and it just keeps my neck nice and warm. I would ideally like to get a nice, really thick, chunky scarf, you know, like is it Acne Studios, they have thick chunky scarves, don't they? So maybe one like that, but I want it in wool or cashmere because that is just going to keep me warm. If I didn't have such problems keeping warm this time of year, then I would go for like polyester or whatever, but because of my Reynolds, I do need it to be good quality materials. I do have this scarf, which I think was meant to be an attempt to find a chunky scarf, but again, it's not chunky enough, this one, and I think I'm actually going to declutter this one because the colours are quite kind of dark, they're quite muddy. This is definitely more autumnal than it is spring, and it's just a little bit too dark for me, so I always go for my cashmere one ahead of this one, so I will declutter that one. Other scarves, right, this one I am going to declutter. This one I got from Primark, and I've had this one for years. I've had this one for like 10-15 years. This one has got like a fluffy, really soft white interior, and then it's got this kind of knitted woven, that kind of like rust colour on the outside. But I just find this really kind of awkward to wear. I feel like it, as you can see, like there's a gap, so it just lets in air. I need something that's like tight to my neck to keep me warm. So I do find that it is a bit, it's awkward. And because of that, I've not worn it in a while. So that one I will also declutter. Then I have this shawl wrap, which is also cashmere. It's very long. There's a lot of material. This I don't really tend to wear. I'm not going to get rid of it because it's cashmere, my goodness. But, oh, actually, that's chunkier. Oh, that's thicker. Maybe this is what I need when it gets that bit colder. Oh yeah, that could work. Okay, hang on. I need to start wearing this one a bit more. This one, yep, liking this. And then my only other winter, autumn type of scarf is this kind of yellow ochre scarf from Osprey. It is made of 65% polyester and 35% viscose. I don't really wear this. It's a lovely pop of colour, but I feel like, oh god, whack myself in the face with it. I feel like I would want something, what's going on here, hang on. I feel like I might want something a bit more springy. Does this go with the coral? Do I look like one of those fruit salad sweets? I don't know about this because I don't really wear it, because I do find it difficult to wear with like my wool coat. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to watch back the footage of this and read your comments and see what to do about this one. So let me know what you think. Material wise, it's not great materials, so it doesn't actually keep me warm, but it's weighty. There's a lot of it and it is nice. I don't know. And then I have two silk type scarves. So this one isn't silk. I think this one is just satin. This is from Rock and Rose, and I love the print. Gorgeous print. I want to try and find ways of wearing this. So just kind of like wrapping it round, tying it up, maybe looping it into a handbag, tying it up in my hair. Yeah, playing around with it like that. I really like it, but I find it very difficult to know what to do with it, but it's very pretty. I don't want to get rid. And then this one I bought in Vietnam, and this one is silk. It is a proper silk scarf. It is this beautiful like kingfisher, peacock, amber, golden scarf. Really beautiful sort of like colours. Again, not really too sure how I would wear this. Need to look into how's best to wear sort of something like this, but I just was really drawn to it. I saw it in the window of the shop and was like, I have to have that. That's gorgeous. So yeah, need to find out how's best to wear things like this, because I don't really wear scarves, like fashionable scarves. I wear practical scarves, so I wear a scarf to go out in the autumn and winter to keep me warm, rather than something kind of like this. Okay, hats. Right, firstly is this one from Primark, this bobble hat that I've had for quite a number of years. I might get rid of this one because I don't think I've worn it for a while. I have two other beanies and I tend to wear those two over this one, so I think I'm going to declutter that one. This beanie was one of the first bits of clothing that I bought when I was colour analysed as an autumn, because they recommend that you get colour close to your face, and it was winter when I was colour analysed, so I thought let's get a beanie in my colours. And this is a marine navy. Oh, just roughly showing you, I really don't suit hats, but this is the colour, and I think it's made from like merino wool, but this is too dark. This is definitely an autumn navy rather than a spring navy, so I think I'm going to declutter that one, and then it leaves me with this one, which is like a, how would you describe this one, like a cinnamony rust kind of colour, but I think I could get away with this one for my spring colour analysis result, because it has like, it's not too dark, it's not too light, it's not too bright, it's not too warm neutral. It is like smack bang in the middle of like low to high. It's medium sort of value. It's nothing overly bright. It's got obvious warmth. So I think this one could work. So yeah, I will stick with that one. And then I have this pair of earmuffs that I got from Primark probably about 15 years ago now, but I haven't worn them in years. Very cute, but I can't remember the last time that I wore these, so I think I'm going to declutter those ones as well. Right, and then last two things, I think we've gone through everything else. Shoes, hats, scarves, gloves. Yeah, I think what's left is just belts. Very quick, I only have two to show you. Let me show you the one that I have on today. This is my Suzanne Taylor belt. So it's this warm brown leather, gold buckle and detailing. This is great if I want like a thicker, chunkier, more kind of like relaxed, casual style of belt. I've worn this one quite a lot. And then the other one that I have is from Arket. It is this horsebit buckle belt. Again, very kind of like similar sort of colour. The Arket one arguably isn't as warm. They are kind of like different shades of brown. But this Arket one I tend to wear when I wear my long knitted skirts. I like to wear this belt over the top of them. I can wear them in jeans or in like wide legged trousers if I want a bit more of a refined, more elegant belt style. This one is a little bit more elegant, I think, than the Suzanne one. So it's nice that I have these kind of two different options for my belts. So both of those are going to stay. I'm not going to declutter either belt. We're not done. I completely forgot about bags. Let me just grab the bags that I have at the top of my wardrobe and we will finish off going through the bags. I found a cap at the top of my wardrobe. So I think this is very much just a practical bit of clothing rather than anything that looks nice. I don't think I particularly suit a baseball cap like this, but this is what I would wear if I'm out and it's really, really sunny, because where I am kind of a blonde, I do kind of like burn my scalp sometimes, so I do have to make sure that I wear a hat to protect my scalp. So that one can stay, but I just wish it was nicer. I wish I suited baseball caps. So yeah, just purely a practical item, that one. But okay, bags. Right, let's start off with this one. This one is my work bag, which I don't use very often because I work from home the vast majority of the time, but on days when I need to go into the office or into sort of like local areas for a meeting perhaps, this is the bag that I would wear. It is Fiorelli and it's kind of this summery dusky purple colour, so not in my season at all, but it's a really practical, useful backpack because it's got a front zip there, it's got two zipper bits there, so this fits my laptop and my charger, it fits my litre bottle of water, it will fit my lunch, it will fit, you know, my purse, it'll fit like a little makeup bag. So it's a very, very useful bag. I don't really care that it's not in my colour season because it ticks all of my boxes practically, and for a work bag I am much more interested in it being practical than stylish. I personally wouldn't wear a tote bag and expect to fit all of that same amount of things in the tote bag, because it would just be so much weight on one shoulder. I have a shoulder and neck problem anyway, so I need to make sure that I have a backpack because it helps to distribute the weight a bit more. So that one's going to stay. This backpack I bought for when we went to Vietnam because I wanted a very practical but secure and safe backpack for travelling to and from the airport, because we also did a couple of internal flights as well. So the way to get into this backpack is purely on the back, and that's the side that touches your back, so nobody can get into anything from the front, and you can fit a decent amount of stuff in here as well. It's just one compartment, so it does get really messy, but it is very practical. And this one is in a nice light cream colour, so that one can stay. I have another backpack. This is both practical and stylish. I really like the design of this one. It's by Radley and it's in a really lovely like warm tan colour. It's got a bit of cream detailing there, a little bit of grey, and it's got a snake print design there as well. It's quite a small backpack, but this is really great if I need to take something more that doesn't fit into my handbag, which I'll show you in a moment. So this one can fit a water bottle in. I think I wore this when I went to go see Taylor Swift. I will wear this if I'm going out for the day, but like I say, I need a few more things than what can fit in my handbag, so it's a bit more practical, but it's a nice looking bag as well. It's got a zip on the back, so that one can also stay. I do use that one a fair amount. My handbag though, my day-to-day handbag, if I just need purse, phone, keys and like a lipstick, is my Plen Numero 10 bag, which I bought about 2 years ago now, I think. It's got gold zip, gold detailing, and it's this beautiful like camel colour. I wear this so much. This just hangs off one of the dining room chairs in my lounge, so it's always there with my purse in, with a lip product in, with a packet of paracetamol, just in case. You never know when you need paracetamol. So it's always there ready to go. I wear this most days when I need to leave the flat, so this one's absolutely staying. I love that handbag. Right, other bags. This is a practical overnight bag, so if I am seeing the family and I'm going away for a weekend to see my extended family, this is the bag that I will use, because it feels a little bit excessive to take a mini suitcase, but I definitely need something bigger than what I've shown you, so this is the bag that I will take. This is from Primark. It's really quite huge inside, so it can fit a big toiletries bag, it can fit pyjamas, a couple of days worth of clothes, it can fit as well any electronical things that I need, another pair of shoes. So a really practical bag. And just 3 more bags to show you and then we're done. This is going to be a long video. Firstly is a little bum bag. We will call them bum bags in the UK. I think they're also called like fanny packs in the US, I think maybe. This is one by Lululemon. It's in this kind of like mossy green colour, definitely an autumn colour, not a spring colour. But this is great for if I'm going out just for a walk and I need to take my keys, I need to take my phone, and if I've not got pockets, or if I don't want to put them in my pockets because it weighs my pockets down, then I will wear this. So yeah, if I want a nice countryside walk, I would wear that. But if I wanted something like that but bigger, then I have this one, also from Uniqlo. Again, an autumn green, not a spring green. This is what I wore in Vietnam, day to day, because this fitted my purse, my phone. It also fitted like hand sanitizer, again like a lip product, paracetamol, and also like a small bottle of water as well. So I will just kind of like wear it over here, and it's here in front of me, so nobody can kind of get into it, but my arms are free to move. Again, very practical, very useful. That one can stay. And then lastly is a nicer evening out handbag that I got from Furla in Portugal. That was the first time I came across Furla as a brand. And this is an evening out handbag, so it has a long gold handle, so I can wear that over my shoulder, but I can also tuck it in and just kind of use it like a clutch. Open it like that, and then that's your space inside, so nothing too huge, but I wouldn't need anything too huge. Like I say, you know, purse, phone, lip product, that will do me. Keys perhaps as well. And this is really handy because you can take that off and you can put on another one like this. So this one is arguably a bit more spring than this one. This one feels a little bit warmer, but it's a really great idea because your base of the handbag stays the same, but if you want to just switch up the colour, switch up the detailing a little bit, you can do so. So a really interesting idea. So nothing really decluttered from my handbags. I think I have everything I need for my handbags. A couple of shoes I'm going to declutter, and then I've got a little pile behind me here of a couple of like hats, scarves, earmuffs that I want to declutter as well. So nothing too much. I think I have everything I kind of need in this category, but I'm going to wrap it up here. That was probably a really long video, so well done if you've made it to the end. Appreciate that. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again soon for another one of these, which I think is going through pyjamas, gym wear, and then I need to organise underwear. I need to go through like my socks and my tights and things like that. So that category is definitely overdue. I really need to go through that category. So yeah, I think just one more of these. But thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.